The UFC commentators could hardly believe what they were seeing. In a moment of pure adrenaline, Brazilian fighter Yanderson Brito tore off his shorts, not out of recklessness, but to celebrate a long-awaited lesson delivered to his outspoken opponent. Brito faced Jonathan Pearce, an American riding a 5-fight winning streak, and from the opening bell, the intensity was brutal. Pearce immediately lunged for Brito's legs, attempting a takedown, but the Brazilian anticipated the move perfectly. With a swift lift and a thunderous throw, Brito sent Pearce crashing onto the canvas, making it clear who controlled the first exchanges. Pearce, however, was not one to surrender easily. With a slick reversal, he rolled Brito off, establishing a dominant top position. For the remainder of the round, Pearce maintained control, pressing elbows and short punches that tested Brito's defenses. Each attempt to escape was met with careful counters, as Brito calculated his responses, waiting for the exact moment to turn the tide. In the second round, Pearce tried to replicate his top control, even landing strikes near the back of Brito's head. Technically illegal, but executed with ruthless intent to sap the Brazilian's energy. The referee warned him, but Pearce barely paused, confident in his dominance. Then they spent a long time stuck in the clinch. There, Pearce unleashed a barrage of non-stop strikes. He threw all kinds of shots, and it frustrated his opponent. Because of that frustration, Brito fired back with powerful punches that rattled Pearce. At one moment, Pearce scored a takedown, and both fighters were on the ground. On the canvas, sometimes Pearce dominated, and sometimes Brito took control. At one point, Pearce tried to lock in an arm submission to finish the fight, but Brito barely escaped that situation. But then Pearce attempted a choke again. He held it for a long time, yet couldn't finish. Brito, struggling, managed to get back to his feet and applied a clean choke of his own. The referee stopped the fight. The bout was over. Brito stood up and immediately took his shorts off. No idea why, but it was pretty funny. In this absolute chaos, Brito punished Pearce and won the fight.